I've brought this idea up and I get the objection of, well, there's nothing for us to talk about. I do my thing and he does his thing and we don't, our paths don't cross. You know what? I call bullshit on that because this is a farm. All the paths cross. Um, you may not be doing the same job, but what this person's doing absolutely impacts what somebody else is doing. And you know what? The point is, we don't have to come in there with hard hitting, needle moving decisions every single week. Sometimes it's just about making sure that we've established this pattern of communication. So when a critical issue does come up, it's not, how do I approach this? How do I talk about it? How can we move through this without blowing up at each other? Because you already have a good pattern of communication. You already know how to talk to each other. But if you don't start this now, you've missed the opportunity to work through these harder issues. And there are going to be harder issues. Now, I'm not trying to get touchy-feely or woo-woo on you. This is just good business, all right? Um, I've gone through succession planning in my own law firm, Um, and you're darn right. We had regular meetings for years, once a week. Right now, with the vice president of my company, I have regular meetings every single week because it's important. They've got their role, I've got mine. Sometimes we overlap, most of the time we don't. But what one person does impacts what the other person does. And we're both here for the benefit of the organization. And that's not different just because it's a farm. You are there for the benefit of the farm. And if you want to work together and keep this farm going and thriving, you've got to establish good, regular communication.